So 2022 has been a great year for sneakers. I think we have seen some of the best sneakers to drop. We have also seen new models, we have seen certain brands rise, and we have also seen certain brands fall. Today's video, I'm going to go through my top 10 sneakers of 2022. Please remember guys that this is my own personal opinion. I know that there'll be a lot of different mixed reviews about the top 10 sneakers of this year, but to be honest, that's kind of the fun about it. And if you are brave enough, please let me know in the comments below what your top 10 or top 5 or top 3 is. This year we have seen a lot of dunks drop. This is possibly maybe the year of the dunk, especially earlier this year. You can pretty much get any color you want in a dunk. Personally for me, I have been cleansing out my collection of dunks. I feel like because of the amount of drops I've seen, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired of them, and especially maybe some of the more simple colorways. I kind of just want to keep the more interesting ones, in my personal opinion, in my collection, and then get rid of the ones that I don't really wear. So one release that we did see this year was a collaboration with Nike Union LA, and we have the Passport Pack. Now I absolutely love all three colorways, but I think the one for me has definitely got to be the Argan colorway. Colors used on the shoe is just top tier, and that blue colorway is so good, and they just look overall so clean. Another thing that I absolutely love about these is the material, the synthetic see-through material. I feel like this just stands out completely when you're comparing it to other dunks as well. I don't actually have these in my personal collection, but these are definitely on my list to get. Next up for me is the Travis Scott Nike Air Max 1 in the colorway Black Brown. Again, I did like both colorways, but the Black Brown kind of just did it for me. When this sneaker dropped, it got me so excited. I felt like it just looks so different to an Air Max 1, even though it is an Air Max 1. And the colors for me were a bit weird, but I absolutely loved it. Again, another sneaker with lots going on. We've got these mixtures of materials, and the rope laces as well was definitely a hit for me. I feel like this is the kind of shoe that is not for everyone. I feel like it's a unique kind of taste, especially with the colorway. But for me, it's definitely absolutely a cop. We then have the Size and Nike Dunk Low collaboration in the colorway Dark Driftwood. Now for sure, I think this has got to be one of my most worn dunks, and I definitely think that this is an underrated pair. What I absolutely love about this dunk and why I wear it all the time, well, a number of things. First of all, the colorway. The colorway on the shoe is just a bit of me. I feel like you are getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the brown, which is subtle, which you can pretty much wear with anything, but then you are also getting this bright blue contrast swoosh. Also, again, with having best of both worlds, you are getting leather and you are getting suede as well, and for me, I absolutely love some texture in a shoe. Next, we have the New Balance 2002R Protection Pack. Now, this is a bit of a cheat because we first saw these come out last year in 2021, but we do have some new colorways, so I guess it is a new sneaker. So we have the purple and pink pair. Now, I feel like this year, New Balance have been absolutely killing it. New Balance now are a very popular shoe, no matter what kind of silhouette you get. They have had some amazing collaborations, which have just elevated the original models. The 2002R silhouette in general is just a really great shoe, but the Protection Pack, again, they just take it that little bit extra further with this sneaker. So yeah, the Protection Pack did launch last year and they were a hit and sold out, so they came back with more colorways. So this year we did see the purple and the pink colorway. The pink colorway for me has got to be one of my favorite. I just absolutely love the two-tone colors, the kind of unfinished overlay design. We've got the exposed mesh as well. The design for me is just so unique as well. I don't think you can compare it to any other brands, any other silhouette from any other brands. On top of all of that, the comfort level of these is, you know, it's just delightful. We then have the Military Black Jordan 4. This has also been a really good year for Jordan 4s, and the Military Black in particular has been one of the most popular sneakers of this year. So that is just a fact. I think one of the main reasons why this is such a hit, it has the same color blocking and materials featured on the OG Military Blue colorway from 1989. To be honest, the color blocking is so simple but so effective. I mean, how can you just not like white, black and gray? For me, this is a pair that I do like to wear often because it's just so simple and it kind of goes with almost every fit. So if I'm just looking for a kind of a casual trainer, then this is one that I do go to. Also, because it is a Jordan 4, I do also think that Jordan 4s are quite easy to style and kind of they make a good everyday shoe. Even though this Jordan doesn't make my top 3 sneakers of this year, I do feel like this is one of those sneakers though that I will keep forever and I will continue to wear forever. Maybe not forever when I'm elderly. Actually, no, I probably would rock it, or I can pass it down. Next, we have the Joe Freshgoods New Balance 9060 nicknamed Inside Voices. One of my favorite things when buying a sneaker is when it has a story and meaning behind it. I feel like you're getting something extra special other than just the sneaker. The main feature of this shoe that I absolutely love is the colors. The colors are just so dreamy and creamy and beautiful, and the quality is exceptional as well. As you might tell as well with the Protection Pack, I absolutely love the New Balance overlays, and especially in this beautiful nubuck and mesh on the upper. We then have quite a recent drop. We have the Jordan 4s Air Manures, and I must say the color of this Jordan 4, I have not seen a colorway like this in a very long time. Aside from the actual physical look of the sneaker, this is one of those sneakers that probably have one of the best meaningful stories behind it. This shoe is inspired by black and brown leaders changing the world. This sneaker represents it's bringing a generation together to form a better future. This Jordan for me is just such an all good rounder. You've got the color, quality, and then you've also got that storytelling element as well. This sneaker, this colorway definitely stands out when you're comparing it to the other sneakers that have dropped out in 2022. We then have the Nike SB Dunk Orange Lobster. Now this is a standout shoe. I feel like it's either a little bit love it or hate it, but what I love about this shoe is the quality of this shoe is just absolutely giving. This is definitely not a shoe for everyone, but what you cannot argue with this Nike SB Dunk is the love that has gone into this dunk. I just love that the whole sneaker just basically represents a lobster, right down to the details of the plaid sock lining and the bands at the front of the sneaker, which you can take off if you do want to. Also, if you were to pick up the special edition box, you are getting so much more than just the sneaker, which is pretty cool. We then of course have the Jordan 1s Lost and Found. This was one of the biggest, if not the biggest pair to drop this year. The detail that not went only into the sneaker but also the boxing was overall just such a great experience, and that is what makes it into the top 3 sneaker releases of this year. This Jordan paid homage to the original pair that dropped in 1985, and a lot of people like me were not around back then, so to pick this up now is a bit of a holy grail to a lot of people. The way they made and designed this pair is phenomenal. The vintage design is one of the best features of the shoe, and again, this is a pair that is not going to age. The Chicago colorway is such a hit, and it's so amazing that they released so many pairs of these. To this day, I actually think that this is probably one of my favorite shoe boxes that I have ever collected. Coming up on top for me is the Travis Scott reverse moccas. Now I had such a hard time deciding between the top two, between the Lost and Found and the reverse moccas, but ultimately for me I had to decide what is more wearable, what will I wear more. I think for me, when contemplating a best sneaker, you do have to counter in the fact of wearability. I do think that there are some sneakers that, you know, I could have on my shelf in a glass cabinet and just stare at for the rest of my life, which would be like a holy grail sneaker for me, but I don't think that is the same as kind of a best sneaker that you would wear. So basically for that reason, I did choose the reverse moccas. I don't think I even have to say too much about this shoe because I think it's self-explanatory. This for me is just a super clean shoe. The colorway is absolutely perfect. I just can't get enough of a mocha colorway. I think the Jordan 1 low silhouette is a really good silhouette as well. I think it's very easy to have as an everyday shoe and really easy to style and fit. This again is one of those sneakers that is absolutely timeless. You could wear this for the rest of your life and they will still look amazing in years to come. There were some other sneakers that I did want to put in my top 10, however they're just not as accessible, so I feel like, can they really make my top 10 best sneakers of 2022? For example, the Louis Vuitton Nike Air Force 1 were absolutely stunning, but realistically, am I ever gonna get them? Even if I got them, would I wear them a lot? Probably not, so I couldn't justify putting that in my top 10 sneakers of 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please let me know in the comments below what are your guys' top 10 sneakers of 2022. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of 2022 and a very, very happy new year. If you did like today's video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.